Oh, but what about the breathing salts? Oh, yes, breathing salts. Just let me look around. I'm sure I have them here somewhere. Okay, yep, here they are. The apothecary gets out a jar of breathing salts. Oh, blimey, I've dropped the pot and smashed it. That's okay, just hand over the salts. Oh, you don't understand, they're ruined. They're supposed to be kept in an airtight container, and this was my last one. Oh, boy. I can't order anymore until I got a new airtight container. And they were a top-selling item as well. I just knew this wasn't going to be easy, so you can't get any more breathing salts. No, I can. I can order plenty. But they'll lose their effectiveness. I need an airtight pot to keep them in. Where would you get one of those from? I've no idea, really. This pot was a family heirloom. Oh, God. It was my grandfather's urn. I guess you'd have to get a new one made? Where do I do that? You could try Tassie Slipcast over at the Barbarian Village. Great. She's a potter there and may be able to make one, but mind it has to be airtight. Yeah, the character is starting to get irritated for sure. Oh, okay, I guess it's not that far to the village. Wonderful, I'd really appreciate it. Alright, now it's to Barb's village. Yep, exactly, Ryder. He really will, like... Oh, you just need a small favor. Mm-hmm. Okay. We just head due west and we're there. Or I just teleport to Edgeville. I know, wasn't that amazing? I knew he was going to drop it. I felt it. I was like, yeah. Consider it ruined. Yeah, Tassie. Hey there, I need an airtight pot just as soon as you can make one. I beg your pardon? It's a matter of some urgency that I have an airtight container just as soon as possible. Who on earth do you think you are coming in here demanding an airtight pot? Can't you see that I have my own worries to think about? Oh, sorry, I didn't think... What's the problem? Well, if you must know, I'm working all the hours that Saradomin sends. I have to... in order to make enough money to pay that loan shark Hammerspike. Loan shark? Hammerspike? What are you talking about? I took over this abandoned pottery place with a loan from Hammerspike. He's demanding payment, and I can barely just make the interest payments. I'm working as hard as I can, but I'll never pay off the loan at this rate. But I need an airtight pot to store breathing salts in. You could sell it to me, and then you could use the money that I give you to pay off Hammerspike. Well, that may be, but I have a rush order for a top-paying customer that's going to keep Hammerspike off my back for a bit. If you really want that pot, you're going to have to deal with Hammerspike in the Dwarven Mines. Okay, I'll deal with him. I know, Ryder, exactly. Don't worry, Hammerspike won't be bothering you or anyone else ever again. Now, could you chop with the airtight pot? Really, you will? Yes, I'll go and have a chat with him. Perhaps we can sort something out, like his pulse. And by sort out, I mean stop it. Oh, okay, Nick Man. Well, that would be really great. I just hope he doesn't grind you into flour to make his bread. He's one of the most ruthless gangsters in the area. Beware, his guards are incredibly loyal. They'll slit their own throats to protect him. Can I just ask a simple question about being a guard? You guys tell me if I'm wrong. If you're meant to protect someone and you slit your throat, how are you going to protect him? It seems like slitting your own throat is the exact opposite of what you should be doing if you want to be a good bodyguard. So I should just tell the guards to slit their own throats, then Hammerspike's completely unprotected. We take him down, pottery business goes soaring, airtight containers for days. That's what I'm saying, Sir Theodore. That's not a pretty picture you're painting, but don't worry, I'll be careful. Now, where do I find him? He's in the Dwarven Mines somewhere. Not sure exactly where. He just gives with the money, and I just make the interest payments. Now, look at her little kiln. Imagine her kiln. If she could just marry Brian from the Axe Place, she'd have a much larger enterprise. All right. Dwarven Mines. I know this game. Power move. Yes, Ryder, that's what it is. They've got amulets and wards of regeneration all over. No problem for them. Okay. Alright, Hammer Dude. Where you at? I'm looking for a gangster. Massively ill repute. Anyone see the spike around here? Boot. Dwarf. Oh. Got it. Alright, here's the guys who would slit their own throat. Now they decided to only wear armor on one shoulder. Not the wisest. Let's talk to this stout beard. And who the heck are you? I'm Dr. Incompetent, and I want to talk to you about a friend of mine, Tassie Slipcast. She says you're putting the screws on her for some loan she had from you. Is this true? And what if it is? Tassie got into an arrangement that is mutually beneficial. As far as I understood it, she was happy with the deal. Well, I've come to change the deal. And change your spine as well. Oh, come on. Do something nice for Tassie. Think about how hard she's working. Well, now that you come to mention it, I guess I have been a little hard on the girl. Yeah, give her a break. And I guess I am quite stressed about things with so much to think about recently. Oh, let me see. Oh God, he's wearing it. And I'll tell you what. His bear pelt, Sir Theodore, would be impressive. Except if you put this next to Aggie's, this is like a baby bear. He killed a cub. He wants to be all tough. He's got a horrifying scar that he probably got from this baby bear, but looking at his stature, that is a very small bear. Aggie killed, like, you know, the largest killer grizzly bear that anyone's ever seen. Hammerspike, he does have a lot of weapons. He does look dangerous. I can understand that. You got a lot on your mind. Go on, make a change. It'll do you good. There must be something else you wanted to do at least once in your life. Yes, you're right. I did want to do something. Something I noticed recently, but you'll laugh if I tell you. Nah, it's silly. I've come to change the deal. Oh, so you want to give up me something for leaving Tassie alone? Not exactly. Why can't you just leave her alone? I mean, make a nice gesture. I'm asking you as a favor, please. Can't you just leave her alone? Where would I be if I just left all my customers alone? Some people just need a little extra encouragement to make the best out of life. I'm just helping them along. Have you always been a gangster? Wasn't there anything else that you wanted to do instead? Come on, tell me what you want to do. I'm listening. Well, I was just thinking the other day that I'm feeling sort of unfulfilled in my life. I'd like to get rid of all this anger and frustration that my current lifestyle brings and do something relaxing like those druids. I mean, all day sitting around looking at herbs and wearing robes and stuff. Yes, robes. That sounds good. Yeah, I think I want to be a druid, so go and see the druid leader. I think Sandfew is his name. Oh, I know Sandfew. And persuade him to take me as an initiate. Do this one small favor and I'll leave Tassie alone. Alright, let's try the no part. I don't think they take dwarven gangsters as initiates. Whatever, I guess Tassie's going to be working hard for a bit longer yet then. Oh boy. No, we need to do the other part. Okay, I can manage it. Good. I mean, great. Come back when Sandfew has agreed to take me as initiate. Oh, okay. Thank you, Nickman. Yeah, he is having a midlife crisis. He's like, all I do is just put the screws to people. I'm surrounded by sycophants who would slit their own throats. I need a change. Alright, here we go. And I'm going to... hit it over to Taberley. Yeah, that makes more sense, Nickman, because, like, you wouldn't actually do it, but you know he's thinking it. I know, Sir Theodore, I saw that where he's like, good one, boss. I mean, is he trying to trick me? Or... we'll figure it out. Everybody's trying to trick me. Oh, I thought this was where Sandfew was. I think I went to the wrong place. Okay, let's see here. If I were a... oh, he's in his house. Thank you. Okay, right. Sandfew's like, oh, yeah, I really love standing out there by those stones. I don't do that anymore. I'm not one of those outdoorsy type druids. I kind of stick to my house and the creature comforts that I've come to love.
What can I do for you, young...
But he is... I always remember Sandfew. I forgot where he was, but I always remember him because he's one of those permanently voice-acted people. Got some... You taking any new initiates? Are you considering yourself? Do you accept dwarves? Dwarves? Well, now, that's a mighty interesting question. Just because we haven't before doesn't mean to say that we shouldn't. A dwarf I know wants to become an initiate. Oh, yes, well, that's interesting. Let me think for a moment. Yes, actually, I don't mind taking him on, so long as you can do me just one small favor. Well, two, actually. Ooh, he's piling on. Not you as well. Stop interrupting me. I haven't told you about these favors. There's a poor little gnome up on White Wolf Mountain. I wondered if you could take him a warming potion. I have the recipe here. That seems simple enough. In addition, I've wished to take a trip down to see those ogres to the south of Yanil and bring the word of Guthix to them. I was hoping you might organize this trip with the gnome pilot up there on White Wolf Mountain. Dear God, are you mad? Well, perhaps a bit, but it's never stopped you doing things for me before. So true. I've asked to do a lot of favors recently. Well, that's the life of an adventurer. Is it a deal or not? No, it's not a deal. Yeah, fine, it's a deal. Tell me about the recipe. All you need to do is add Cleed Harlander to a vial, then add clean Merentil. It'll warm that poor fellow up in a treat. Sounds delicious. What's it called? We call it Guthix Rest. Can I drink it? If you want. You'll die soon after, but you can drink it. And thank you. But you'll have to make another one for the gnome. But I can drink it, though. Yes, but you'll have to make another one for the gnome. Okay, I think I understand. All right. Hey, Fading, good evening. So, he wants me to make a Guthix Rest potion. I'm hoping, Oren, that it's exponential growth. You know what I mean? That it just keeps going. That it goes to 4, then 8, and then 16 sub-small favors until you get to the next small favor. Oh, Guthix Rest is actually a good one? Alright, cool. Okay, so I need Merentil and I need Harlander. And, yeah, right. Alright, so let's see if I have any in the bank. I really don't know. Okay. I have Terramin, Quarm, Grimy, Ariel, Grom, Guam. Nah, I don't have what I need. So, do I have any vials of water? It's awful. Hey, Game Face. Good morning, my friend. Good to see you. How you doing? All right, I'm going to go... no. I'm going to do this the old-fashioned way. And when I say old-fashioned way, I mean... I'm going to go to the Grand Exchange and do this properly. Yes, Game Face. Gotta wake up. And what else do I need for this one? Guthix Rest. Well, obviously I can make it. Here it is. That's Guthix Gift. Do. Where are you, Guthix Rest? Merentil. Oh, thank you. Okay. Oh, God. Alright, let's try this again. I'm going to throw money at the problem. I'm making people rich. Okay. So, I think they said grossly overpay is the secret. Now, do I... He told me the recipe. Let me see if I can hear it again from him. I think you just have to mix them in the water, but I want to make sure I don't do it in the wrong order. Do you sell herbs?
Are you here to practice?
Need supplies. He gives you a... Kind of. Not really.
What can I do for you?
What did you want me to do again? Oh, how do I make the potion? You add Cleed Harlander to a vial and then add Marinto. Okay. Now this vial has water in it. I hope this is what he wants. You make a lovely batch of Guthick's Rest for the gnome pilot on White Wolf Mountain. Fantastic. Alright, we're going. Alright, so we're going up to White Wolf Mountain, and there's a gnome pilot, apparently. There's Postal Pete. There's that death bird. There he is, right there. How do I get up there? Go there. Can you make it? Do I gotta climb? Yeah, I think I gotta go through this cave. Okay. Grim Nash. There to kill you. Got it. Alright. My god, this gnome is frozen. Use Guthick's Rest on the captain. Nothing happens. Alright. Talk to him. Alright. Talk to him. I have a special potion here for you from Sandfew. Yeah, it's tough, Nick, man. Yes, it is, but the previous quest I did, you had to right-click, use all the items on the person to do the quest interaction. But in this quest, you right-click the person to then talk to them about the item that's in your inventory. Sometimes it's hard to keep all of the different machinations of how you're supposed to interact with the game straight. I have a special potion here for you from Sandfew. It'd be one of those things where, like, if they wanted to update the game, which they don't seem to do, they could make it so you could right-click on him and then talk to him and then give it to him, or you could right click on him and say use, and then that would be the same as like, hey, and he could say this exact dialogue, I have a potion here for you, instead of nothing interesting happens. Okay. Thanks. It's cold up here. You hand over the vial. Blimey, it was certainly jolly decent of you, that odd sticked sandfew, to get you to make me that potion. Wow, it really does chase away the chills. This guy loves it. Feeling better already. Yeah, I think you're right, Tabby. Like, they can't go back and fix the old stuff. It makes sense. I think because I jumped from, like, one different quest to the other, or one different timeline, maybe a year or two, they kind of vary how they do the quest. Yeah, you're right, Killer Commando, exactly, right? It just confuses me, but like, the inconsistency sometime with that, but I should be used to it by now, it's true. Yes, he's quite considerate that way, thinking of people. In fact, he was thinking you may be able to help him with another little helping situation that involves ogres. Ogres? Well, I guess they're just like overgrown gnomes when it's come to think about it. That's exactly right. More like super overgrown gnomes, if you ask me, or overgrown humans. Quite. Anyway, go on. What's he after? Sandfew wants to bring the word of Guthix to those ogres, though I've no idea if ogres have the mental ability to grasp druidic concepts. Yes, quite, but who among us does? I know I'm often confused by that beardy bunch of yakking druids. Well, he wants to know if he can organize a glider down there. I like how he calls them a beardy bunch. Dude, you've got a beard. Interesting. I know the elders want to extend a network of glider routes, and I did hear that the Feldip Hills were being considered. I don't know why it hasn't opened up yet, though. If I'm going to transport that yakking druid down the ogres, I want to make it in record time, so I'll need some lighter kit. Okay, good luck with that. There's a chap called Arnon in Catherby, and I've heard that his special interest in ships has helped him to produce lightweight but strengthened ropes. I'm in need of some trash, and I need you to get it for me. Oh, it's a cool acronym. I know, he's like, yeah. Trash? What the devil are you talking about? Why do I have to get it? I'm talking about the next generation of lightweight ropes. Triple redundant Aero Super Hauser trash. I'll transport you to the Yakking Druid. I'll transport your Yakking Druid if you can get me some trash. And you have to get it because I have to stay here with this glider. Is it a deal? Okay. No, I'm sorry, I can't do it right now. Okay, I'll go get you some trash. Wonderful, my friend, wonderful. Okay, so what we need to do is get this gnome some trash while he miraculously does not get eaten by these wolves, and then go back through all of the favors and complete them, but still get some more. And we're going to have to get into that next time because it is well past my bedtime. Everyone, I want to say thank you so much for coming out and watching me do favor after favor after favor after favor. The wolves know he's a salty dog. Captain Blemage is not to be messed with, indeed. I hope you all have an excellent evening or day, and I'll check you guys tomorrow. We're going to do some Cultist Simulator. I haven't... That's true, Nick, man. I haven't done a favor yet, because I keep getting delayed. It's like a split timeline of infinity of favors. Ryder, Tabby, Crab, Nickman, Aren, Gameface, Sir Theodore, Morbent Fell, KC Blues, Iron Prole, Enon, Distro, Fading, everybody out there. Tabby, that's great. Good to see you. Well, hopefully we'll see you again next week as well. That's awesome. You'll get to see the conclusion, the steamy steamy, small favor conclusion. Take care, everybody.